Let's do a horn modification. Yo, DonknDave here, guys. Gonna do a modification to the bike today. One thing that I really like about being on a motorcycle is being seen and also being heard. And we all know that these horns on our bikes are kind of, well, for lack of a better word, inadequate. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the horn right there and replace it with an aftermarket horn. So we'll get to it. Okay, here's my bike, and I had to make a wiring harness coming off of the battery, and this is one of them here. This is the lead here, and then here's the other lead, and I have this coming down underneath the gas tank, coming out here, and then let's see, I have a relay that I fashioned that is right here. Now the relay, the way that the horn is situated, I had a WOLO bad boy air horn mounted on here as well, and that just was not a good fit for this bike. It was too big, and I didn't get very good clearance.
We have clearance, Clarence. Roger, roger. What's our vector, Victor?
In my turning radius, so I elected to get rid of that. So I got a different horn. It's a Hella, and I'll show you that in a minute. But this horn, the horn itself and the bad boy horn, drew too much current for the existing wiring. So the relay comes from the battery to the relay, and then the wires from the horn switch fit into that, and then new wires come off of that into the new horn. So the first thing to do is to show you just how loud the existing horn is, and this is a stock horn. Okay, and when I get back, I'll show you how the new horn sounds. So here is the new horn that I'm going to use, and as you can see, it's a little bit bigger than the original, and how it fits is right there. I hope that you can see that. Right there. But I was trying to mount it just straight up like that, but again, I will not have clearance with the fairing. So I'm going to take this bracket right here, and I'm going to have to bend this tab right here so that it'll stick out more straight on like that. So using a vise and a nice hammer or some vice grips, I can get a grip on that and bend that tab out. So I'm going to do that now.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, so I finished up, and as you can see, I had to bend that tab or mount in order to get it to line up, so I have plenty of clearance for the movement of the handlebars within the fairing. Everything is good there. I had to do a little bit of modification with the holes there to make sure that I could get the bolt to pass through, but that worked out just fine. The wiring is all free and clear, and as you can see, when you come to the front of the bike, it looks like it's a little off-centered, but it's not. There we go. And that looks kind of cool. You know, got the red accent in there on that horn. So we'll give it a try out here. Turn that on, and here we go. Now that's a big difference. One more time. That's a little bit louder, and as you can see, I like to be seen and heard. It's important. Okay, that's modification number 1. My next couple of modifications, I've got my airbox mod to do underneath the gas tank. I'm going to change out my exhaust, and I'm also going to do a carb mod. That'll be coming up later on. DonknDave out.